Some movies are bad, some movies are weird, and then there are these movies. You just sit there and be like, what the hell were they thinking? Hollywood loves to push boundaries, and sometimes that leads to great art, but other times it exposes blind spots that no one questions. Today, we are talking about Hollywood WTF moments, movies that cross the line, ignored logic, or tried to normalize things that they really shouldn't normalize. Number 1, Wonder Woman 1984. In Wonder Woman 1984, Diana gets her lost love, Steve Trevor, back, not in his own body. Instead, Steve's consciousness takes over the body of a completely different man who already exists in the world. She sees Steve. To everyone else, it's still another person's body walking around. The movie treats this return as emotional, heroic, and romantic, completely without bonding moments and intimacy. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. The film never once addresses the consent or identity of the man whose body is being used. There is no moral questioning, no consequences, and no acknowledgement that someone else's autonomy was erased. Hollywood presents this as a true love, when ethically it raises some serious red flags. Number 2, Passengers 2016. Passengers starts as a survival story set on spaceship headed to a distant colony planet. Jim wakes up decades too early due to a malfunction and slowly gets insane from loneliness. After a year alone, he chooses to wake up Aurora, fully knowing his decision traps her forever. At first, he lies about it, and they fall in love before she learns the truth. The controversy lies in how the movie frames his choices. Jim's actions as deliberate, irreversible, and life-destroying. Yet the story treats it as an understandable romance. Instead of consequences, he is rewarded with love and happy ending. What could have been a psychological horror story is packaged as a feel-good romance. Number 3, What's Your Number? This rom-com follows a woman panicking over her past relationship after being told women who have too many partners won't find love. Her number 19 becomes a source of embarrassment, anxiety, and shame throughout the movie. Meanwhile, a male neighbor slips around freely and is portrayed as a charming and carefree person. The story pushes the idea that her past needs fixing, while his is a personality trait. The controversy there is a double standard. The movie frames female sexuality as a problem to overcome, while male sexuality is celebrated. It reinforces the outdated ideas that women's values decreases with experience. Hollywood normalizes judgment and calls it a romantic comedy. Number 4, Love Wedding Repeat. Love Wedding Repeat plays with multiple timelines, showing how small choices changes romantic outcomes. It's clever, chaotic, and initially feels like a fresh take on rom-com storytelling. Haley cheats due to insecurity and emotional confusion. But the final wedding timeline, this betrayal is quietly erased from the story. That's where the controversy comes in. The film justified the cheating by framing it's a momentary lapse driven by insecurities. The groom is never told about the truth, and the movie treats that silence as acceptable. Instead of accountability, it chooses convenience and called it a happy ending. According to me, the groom had a right to know about the infidelity of the bride. Number 5, The Flash. The Flash was meant to reset the DC universe with nostalgia, multiversal chaos, and big spectacle. On paper, this was one of the most important superhero film I should say for Warner Bros. But before release, the movie became overshadowed by repeated real-life controversies involving its lead actor Ezra Miller. Discussion shifted from the story and the quality to the off-screen behavior. The controversy here isn't just a scandal; it's an industry response. The studio pushed forward while avoiding the topic publicly. Audience were forced to separate art from the artist in real time. The movie became a real-life case study and how real world issues can derail even a better movie. I don't want to speak on the quality of the movie Flash. You can comment down how did you like the movie Flash. Number 6, Joker Folie 2. The sequel took a massive creative risk by shifting tone and format, leaning heavily towards musical elements. Instead of expanding on what audience connected in the first film, it subverted expectations. Some viewers appreciated the boldness, while others felt alienated and confused. The conversation quickly became divided. Controversy lied in expectation versus execution. Fans felt the sequel misunderstood why it originally worked. Instead of deepening the character, it distanced the audience emotionally. Hollywood gambled on experimentation and split the fan base in two. Number 7, Cuties 2020. Cuties was created as a critique of how society pushes children towards adult behavior too early. The director stated that the goal was to expose the problem, not celebrate it. However, the way the film was shot and marketed sparked immediate backlash. Many viewers felt deeply uncomfortable before even pressing play. The controversy came from execution, not intention. The presentation contradicted the message the film claimed to send. Marketing amplified the discomfort instead of the critique. Hollywood learned the hard way that the intent doesn't excuse the impact. This video is not a hate video. These are popular mainstream movies, some even successful. But when you really think about them, the message becomes uncomfortable. If you enjoyed the breakdown, drop a like, comment which movie made you say WTF Hollywood, and subscribe for more deep dives into movies. Till then, it's your boy Random AF signing off.